Hey, good afternoon. I'm Benjamin and I'm reporting in from my garden here in Tucson, Arizona. It is a beautiful gray February day. Actually snowed here in town yesterday morning, which is not as unusual as you might think. But today I'm going to be driving 4.5 hours north of town to a place called Springerville, which will be our staging area for this weekend's expedition to the Moreno Hill Formation. Now, the Moreno Hill Formation and the Menifee Formation are not the same thing. They are in kind of a similar region, both sort of northwestern New Mexico. The Moreno Hill Formation is exposed fairly far south of where the Menifee is. And we're also looking at rocks that are over 10 million years older. So the Menifee is anywhere between 78.5 and 84 million years old, and the Moreno Hill Formation is pegged at around 92 million years old. The animals are a little bit different. We still have tyrannosaurs, ceratopsids, hadrosaurs, but they're all much smaller and much more primitive. We also have a Therizinosaur Nothronicus, which was the first known Therizinosaur from North America, and I believe is still the largest known Therizinosaur, is from this area. We are here to recover a foot that is associated with where previous skeletons had been excavated. It may be part of a holotype. It may be something entirely new. We never really know. That's why we're going out there. And February is not really a time that we usually schedule expeditions. This is very early in the year, but we're doing it because there's been lots of erosion happening up on the plateau, and because of that there's fears that this fossil may be lost in the spring before the summer field season arrives. So we're going up there as kind of an emergency situation to take it out. And we're also going to do a little bit of exploring. I also intend to speak with the authors of a brand new paper that just came out a few weeks ago on a new turtle species from the Moreno Hill Formation, Etowah. So we're hopefully going to hear some direct information on that. We'll also be talking to the principal investigator of this work, Douglas Wolfe, if not later in this video, then tomorrow. I would also like to point out that my work here this weekend is supported by my followers on Patreon, the Parent-Teacher Guide to Paleontology. People who are supporting on the $12 a month tier, the expedition donors, were able to cover the cost of very important car maintenance that's going to make my physical transport up there not just possible but also safe. So I got an oil change, I got my the AC checked, tires rotated, got the windshield wipers moved or changed out, and all this stuff helps me actually get out into the field. Paleontology is a very difficult field to work in if you don't have a lot of spare money, and I don't. So your guys' support was able to get me out here to do this work this weekend, so I hope you enjoy the videos over the next couple of days that will be uploaded. And as a way of saying thanks, you guys are going to see these videos first. If you're watching this on February 18th, 2023, it is because you are a patron and you decided to lend support to this work. And if you're seeing it in April 2023 or beyond, I still love you, but I got to support my Patreons first. So let's get on the road, because it's going to be a long day if I don't get out of here. I am also being stalked by my cat. Let me see if I can switch the camera. There's August. She is going to be left behind because she is not meant for field work. She's going to enjoy a nice weekend at home away from me. Bye. So we're about an hour and a half away from where our destination is for the evening, and as you can see, it has been snowing up here a lot, and that may or may not put a crimp in what our plans are for this weekend. So basically what I'm saying is, don't be surprised if tomorrow, instead of the Moreno Hill Formation, we instead go check out the Chin Lee Formation, which is a lot older, kind of north of Springerville, but less likely to be snowed in like this. As I said before, February is not really a normal time for us to do field work. This is kind of an emergency removal of something that could be damaged when all this snow melts. All that water has a strong erosional force, obviously. So we'll see what happens, but I'm really enjoying seeing all the snow. Let's evaluate how much snow we got. Here's snow. Here's my foot. 1, say there's at least a foot of snow. Check out the Springerville volcano fields, currently covered in snow. Two things you might not associate with Arizona, and yet there they are. Howdy, we made it to our destination, so this is my contractually obligated sign-off. We are at an Airbnb, so if you're ever wondering where does the paleontologist stay when they do field work, the answer is kind of wherever. In this case, it's next to this nice painting right here. Is going to be my best friend for the next few days. Weather's looking okay, so we're probably going out. Unclear as to what the status will be when we actually get there, but that's part of the excitement. So one way or another, you will see tomorrow. So